What up, what up, what up? What's going on, guys? Your boy GS, and welcome back for another NBA2k14 online ranked match. Today, this is our first game ever at 5 or above 500 as a record. We are 4-3 after winning back-to-back games with the Utah Jazz. So today, as you see from the title, we go on ahead and we select the New York Knicks going up against the Warriors. So, obviously, first time using the Knicks. I'm trying to, go through teams for the first time, get a comfortable feel, see what, teams is good and whatnot. So to begin the tip, we give it straight to Melo. We give it to the bully. And he ends up doing a nice little quick layup. He paused it for whatever reason. Right here, 2-2 ball game. We drive, we dish, we drive again, pump fake, and then we dish again, back to the bully. So, up 4-2. Right here, we get a nice little steal, a nice little fast break going. Oh, you got to get that bounce pass. You got to get that bounce pass in your life. And it's an and one. And we end up making a free throw. So that right there puts us up 7-2. So definitely a nice opportunity to go up, 5 points early on in the game. And this guy did that a lot, which you will see from the game. Now, in the title, it should say frustrating game of the year. I have played probably, I don't know how many games I've played so far. I know I played games after this. I've played games before this. So, I don't know how many games I played total. I think after this, I played like another 3 or 4 more games after this. So, but this by far is the most frustrating thing. He just popping jumpers, computer just leaving assignments, leaving them open. Whenever I play man-to-man, he would run right by me with his boy Curry. And I felt like a weenie. I don't like playing off ball. I'll play with the point guard. If he passes it, back it down to center, I'm not going to switch over to the center. But I don't like, having a point guard and switching off and letting the computer defend it. I don't like that. I feel like that's the weenie move. I stick with the point guard, and that's exactly who it is I stick with. But whenever I'm with the man-to-man, he ran right by me. Whenever I play zone, he was just making shots, contested and everything. Look, there's somebody in his face. There's somebody contesting the shot, and it doesn't matter. He continued to make shots. Now, I made a small adjustment a little later on that kind of helped out a little bit, but for the most part, look at the computer completely backed away from him. Thankfully, he ends up missing that one. Gives us a nice fast break opportunity right here, and we end up going right underneath the rim, and we end up getting a bucket right there. So, for the most part, 25-17 contested shot. Water. How do I stop that? What is it that I have to do in order to stop what you guys are watching? He is literally making shots right in my defender's face. The defense can't get too much better than what it is they're doing. So the adjustment that I made is getting taller guards out there at the 1 and 2. Because the shooting guard was killing me. The point guard position was killing. Look at this. Look at this. Right in his face. He's only a smidgen off. A smidgen. If he was any closer, he'd be his jersey on his chest. And he make right there. Again, contested shot. Not missing. How is this possible, I'm thinking? There should be no way this guy is in this game because he's jacking up 3. I'm working hard. He literally played 1-3-1 all game. That is the first time I came across 1-3-1, and it's frustrating. It's definitely frustrating. No wonder why you guys say it's considered the fag D of NBA 2K, because it's definitely a frustrating defense. And he sat in 1-3-1 all game, and as a beginner, it's rough for me to go on ahead and move the ball. Right there, you guys may say, "Well, GS, that's understandable. He's hot." Doesn't matter. He made 3 threes just like that. In order for him to get hot. How is he making these contested threes? I just don't get it. This right here, really, that one I kind of understand. I got mixed up. But I really wanted to break something. I sat in this game in disbelief of what it was I was watching. I could not believe what I was witnessing. How he continued to hit shot after shot with people directly in his face. I didn't understand it. So like I said, man, I hate when it switches camera angles and you go backwards for a second instead of forward. But I put J.R. Smith at shooting guard. I put Metal War Peace at point guard so I could play a little bit man-to-man because, like I said, whenever I would go man-to-man, Curry will run right through me. Obviously, Metal War Peace is, definitely a good, defensive player. And, well, he's known for his defense. He's not, somebody's going to score 70. But, he's got a good defense where I feel like once I'm in the L trigger, the lock mode or whatever they call, that he should have the defender staying in front of him. Because other than Metal War Peace, man-to-man Curry was running right by me. But that was the only thing that I could do to try and stop these threes. Play man-to-man. And again, I could have played man-to-man. And when he tried to drive with Curry, just switch off into the... Right here, we hit a nice three. Finally, we get one. I could have switched off into the point guard and kept switching off. But that's just not me. I feel like that's a weenie. I'm point guard. And if you're going to play with the point guard, I'm going to man you up. If you pass it, I'm going to stay with the point guard. But like right here, man-to-man, so I'm trying my best to stay in front of him. I'm trying to jump up because he's just wetting threes in front of my face. It doesn't even matter. And that's what he was doing anytime it was man-to-man. And I had trouble with that. But zone, he's eating me alive with these three-point shots. So I really don't know what defense to play. So right there, you see I got Metal War Peace. Look at this. Look at this. I'm right in his face. But he finally misses. But how did he make the first 7 of those? That's what I'm saying. That's what the result should be. If you're going to shoot a contested shot, I'm not going to say you miss all of them. Of course, that's unrealistic. NBA players, they're, the best shooters in the world. They're going to make some. But that's exactly what it should be. Some. I shouldn't have to sit there and watch 4 possessions in a row and watch somebody make 3 contested threes in a row and then miss one and then pass it back out and then make another one immediately. So it was very, very frustrating, but I'm still in this game. Well, you see, I got a good lead right here, and there's that man-to-man. Whenever I went to man-to-man, he just ran right by me, man, for real. So right here, like I said, man, we got a good lead. He started missing a couple shots once I made my adjustments. Once I had taller guards out there to contest with the shots, I felt like that right there helped a lot. Look at the bully getting his way inside, man. That dude is a bully. So like I said, man, I felt like that right there was a good defensive adjustment. Yeah, it might have been a little bit cheesy, putting Metal War Peace at point guard and J.R. Smith at shooting guard to give me some taller guards. But, like, to me, it didn't even matter because the guy was not missing contested shots. And I didn't know what to do. I couldn't believe it. Right here, nice drive, jump shot, wet. He was not missing jump shots. But we still had the lead. Through all the adversity, we still had the lead. And we still have an opportunity to win. He's not really stopping me. Even though he's playing 1-3-1, I'm, driving a lot. I'm able to get myself good close shots. And for the most part, I'm having success being able to score. Like I said, he's not missing much. But, missing just 2-3 in a row is all I need to go on a nice little run. Because while you shooting jump shots, I'm pounding it inside. No homo. And, get myself good close perimeter shots. And I just need to hope that he keeps missing these shots, man. Right here, contested. Contested. Makes the jump shot. I shoot contested, and I don't think I made one in my 2K14 career. I really don't. But this dude is wetting them. And I was so upset during this game. But at this point, it's like, we can still win. And I hope I do win. I would love to be able to beat this guy who seems to have the damn jump shot cheese. And just continue to make shots. So right there was one of the few times that he done missed. Right here, very frustrating, of course. I'm trying to inbounds the ball right off of the defender's head. Leads right into a fast break. Iguodala dunks the ball, and it's now a 2-point game. And I'm thinking, we got to win this for Mother Russia. Right here, we're still up 2. We find the lane right there. That lane was wide open, Kim Kardashian legs. So right here, we're up 2. He's driving. He has an opportunity to tie the game. Jump shot, one of the very few misses. And right here, we're driving, and I see you wide open. We go with a 4-point lead with only 1:30 remaining. So now I'm figuring I'm good. 24 seconds, I could take off with the clock myself. So that right there is going to leave at least a little over a minute to play. Right here, contested 3. Surprise, surprise. How does he make that? I don't know. That right there was a complete lucky shot. I can't lie, and I won't tell a lie. I did not mean to shoot that. Somehow, some way, it goes in. We are up 3 points with a minute remaining, right? Hopefully we can get a stop. 3 from the corner. Doesn't miss. Of course. Why would he miss a 3? So it's 81-81. And of course, I'm driving, and we end up getting into the lane and retaking the lead. So right now, I'm like, come on, man, we got to win this game. And right now, it's a tie ball game, 83-83. Trying to play it slow. We give it to Carmelo, our best offensive weapon. See if he can make something happen. Thankfully, he didn't go out of bounds right there, because that happens a lot when we get that animation. We go around, we get like a computer screen, but we miss the layup, and he has an opportunity to get the game-winning field goal right here. Hopefully, we can stop him, man, but I've had trouble stopping his team. He's been making everything, so I'm trying to 2-3. Oh, right there, it's a stolen pass, and we got a breakaway, and we take the 2 points, and right now we got a 2-point lead. Now, here's what I'm thinking at this point in time. I refuse to play guard and let him run by me. Man to man, I'm going to play with the center. Let the computer play D. The computer, even though I have off ball and I have on ball pressure all the way up, still gives him way more space than he needs to and gives one of the best shooters in the league more than enough space to drain a 3. 13 seconds left. Do I have what it takes to be able to win this game? I try to drive him with Melo. That right there was shut down quicker than the Puerto Rican tried to get alone. Right, pass it out. He looked open. I take the jump shot, and we miss, and we lose the game. Now, let me be clear. I'm not complaining that he made all these shots. I'm frustrated that he made all these shots. Now, you guys know we are family. You guys know I have gotten to the level that I am in 2K because of you guys wanting to help me get better, and I appreciate that. So here's a question that I have for you guys. How in the hell do I stop these contested threes? He continued to shoot right in front of my player's face and did not miss. 6 threes right there. He had a total of 36 points for threes. 12 made 3-point shots. That is ridiculous. And out of that 12, a good 8 of them were contested with people in their face, hands up. What can I do to stop that? Because that right there, if that happens to me again, I'm going to die of a stroke. I cannot go through another game like that again. It's your boy Jess. I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.